Okay, so for problem number 7, it says that we're given the line passes through -3, -2, okay, and it has a slope of 1/4. Okay, so again, I'm going to write down my checklist so I can just mark it off as I go. I don't want to forget anything. Intercepts, slope, and 2 points. Okay, so this time I have the slope and I have one of the 2 points, so I need one more point. Okay, anytime I have a point, my first thought is to put it in Desmos. So in Desmos, I like to put a little Desmos box so I know what I'm doing. I'm going to put the point in a table, okay, because that's what my notes tell me. My notes on page 27, assignment number 27, says to write the equation of line and slope intercept form using Desmos. I first have to find 2 points. I only have one, so we're going to do this way and put it in a table. And then in the next row, I'm going to use my cheat code. Okay, so put my 1 point in the table. Okay, and then I'm going to use my cheat code, which is y1 tilde mx1 plus b. So if I go ahead and do that, you need to clear out anything that's already there. I'm going to do the plus sign table. So -3, -2. I do my cheat code. Right, and I get my m is 0.66666 and my b is 0. But wait a second, I was told my slope had to be 1/4. Right, is 1/4 0.6? If I don't know, I could just do 1/4 on Desmos and I can see it's supposed to be 0.25. That's not what I got for the slope. So Desmos is just making up anything it wants for the slope because I only gave it one piece of information. I need to give it 2 pieces of information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this slope that I have here and I'm going to sub it in for m. So replace my given slope for m. Okay, so instead of having an m here, this is why I use pencil because I can erase it. I'm going to put my slope, which is 1/4. And I'm just going to do that on Desmos too. Take out my m, and I'm going to put 1/4 in its place. That way I'm making this graph have a slope of 1/4. So now I could see that my b is -1.25. I made my m be 1/4. So my equation, y equals mx plus b, is y equals 1/4 x plus -125. Or I can write it another way. Instead of writing plus and negative here, I could just do y equals 1/4 x minus 1.25. Either of these equations is a good equation. You will probably see one or the other if it's a multiple choice test, which is what we're taking. Okay, so there's my equation. Now that I've got my equation, I've got my intercepts. Okay, so I know my x-intercept this time is where it crosses the x-axis, so that's the 5. Okay, and my y-intercept is the -1.25. That's also b, remember? Okay, I've got 2 points because another point I've got is my x-intercept 5, 0. So there's my 2 points, and then finally my graph, and I'm going to have to make it kind of tiny to fit in here. So x, y, I got 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, and I've got -3. So remember, I always start at the origin, go left 3 to go to -3, and I got to go down 2 to go to -2. And I'm going to connect those with my straight edge. Okay, and I'm done with the graph. Okay, so the tricky part about this one, because they only gave me 1 point, in the cheat code, I had to sub in my other piece of information. I replaced my given slope for m. I replaced my given slope for m. So maybe I'll put a heart on this because that's the big new piece of information.